What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we're creating a portrait illustration of Miles Morales' Spider-Man. For today's lesson we need some paper and a pencil. I'll be drawing with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. And if you want more details on the art supplies we used on this channel, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. Now the secret to creating better portraits is to start with the basic shapes first and then layering on the details after. Let's start by adding some guidelines. We're going to sketch a line coming down the center of our page. So we'll start from the very top in the middle. We're just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom using these short lines. Now let's go back up to the top and draw another line going across from left to right. And these lines are going to help us balance out our drawing. Now we use these two lines to help us create a circle along the top of our page to define the size of our head. From the center point, let's move up. I'm just going to mark off the top of our circle somewhere around here. Let's measure that same distance from the center down towards the bottom. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line. So measure the distance from the center down towards the left and then the right side. Now we want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So I'm going to start with the top left and just work our way around, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to capture the right size and placement in the center of our page. Let's continue to add some more guidelines. From the side of our circle, sketch a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll do the same thing across the bottom of our circle, going across from left to right. Now with the circle and guidelines in place, we start blocking out the facial features. Let's leave a gap along the bottom of our circle. Let's go to the left side, draw a short line going up, go to the right and do the same thing. Now from that center point, we're going to curve the top of the eye. We're going to go up and then bend that out towards the side of our circle. And then do the exact same thing on the right. Let's go back to the inside. I'm just going to curve the bottom of the eye, coming down and out. Now from here, it's going to round this out, go out and then up towards the side of our circle. So the bottom of the eye has a little bit of a point, a rounded point. Let's line up the bottom edge of the eyes and draw a straight line going across from left to right. And then we're going to add some shape to the head. Let's start from the side of the circle. We're going to curve this down and then in towards the eye line, towards the jaw. And then from the jaw, we're going to curve the head, coming down and then in towards the chin. We want to bring this in towards the point. Now we're going to block in the hood on top of the head. From the side of our circle, let's step in, add a curve, going up and then down. From the side of that curve, bend this down across the eye and go out towards the eye line. Let's round out the hood and then pull that in. Now let's go underneath the jaw. I'm just going to curve the collar coming in and then down towards the bottom of our page. Let's take the edge of the hood and just bend that down. Now along the outside of the hood we want to add a fold. Let's start from the bottom. I'm just going to taper this so it gets wider as we go around. Now let's just pull this up and then in. Along the top of this fold, I'm just going to bend the head going up and in towards the center of our circle. And from here we're going to bend this up and pull this in just up above our circle. And we can come back and readjust the size of the head after. Now that we have a rough sketch in place, let's go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now I want to use this clean rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Let's start with the inside edge of the hood. We're start from the left side. I'm just going to round out that point. Come all the way across towards the right. Now at this stage our lines don't have to be perfect. We just want to go and clean this up. So going back to the eyes, work our way in. Here's where we can readjust the shape of the head if we need to. So I'm just going to go and just flatten off the chin, taking out that sharp point. And I'm just going to add a fold along the bottom edge of the hood, along the outside, and bring that in. going to carry that fold along the top, going across, and then bring that down. Also going to add a seam in the center. Let's add a few folds on the inside of the hood. And now we're going to add that trim along the inside of the eyes, starting along the top and working our way across the bottom. Now let's go ahead and start adding those webs. We're going to start in between the eyes with two curves coming in towards the middle. Just lightly sketching this webbing, going up towards the top, move out to the side, just on top of the eyes, and then we'll work our way down. And I want to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before we add more detail and shading. Now starting along the top, we're just going to darken up our contours. And I'm going to add some thick and thin lines. So adding some thick lines across the bottom of each curve, and then just tapering that out. So almost like placing these thick lines across the shadow areas. Now from here, we slowly work our way in towards the head. So starting along the jawline. And once in a while, it's a good idea to step back and take a look at your overall drawing before we commit to these lines. So if we need to make any adjustments, right now is the best time to do it. Now with the eyes, we're going to add some darkness around the outside edge and just fade that in. And we want to create a little bit of a highlight in the center of the eye trim. So just pulling that in from the top and bottom. And we'll darken up the inside and then fade that out. So get this nice little highlight in the center of that trim. Now with the webbing, we just want to trace the outside of those guides. So we have a little bit of a thick edge going up the middle, and just lightly working our way up. And now we're going to move to the side edge of our pencil and add some shadows. So we're going to darken up the top of the hood along the inside, starting from the top, and then we're just going to fade that down. So the light's going to pick up as we come down towards the bottom. Now the hood's also going to cast a shadow along the top edge of the head, so we're going to darken that up and then fade that down. Let's add a shadow across the bottom of the jaw and then blend that up. Also darken up the area underneath the chin. Now we're going to add some shadows along the outside of the head just to give this some more shape. And just blend that up towards the top. Now we can go in and add a slight tone along the inside of the face, going around the webs. Now we're going to add a curve inside the eyes to add some reflection. Then that inside point is going to bend this out and then up. Now I want to darken up the bottom and then fade that up towards that trim. Add a curved glare along the side. And and once we finish cleaning up our reflections, we'll be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a portrait illustration of Miles Morales Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. If you're interested in learning more about today's art supplies, then stick around. This 100-page spiral-bound sketchbook is made by Strathmore. It's got a smooth, fine-tooth surface perfect for your illustrations. Each sheet is 11 by 14 inches with a tight perforated edge that makes it easy to pull out. To find out more about this sketchbook, I'll leave the link in the description below.